guys, it's Feugo Sophie, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a paper and duct tape sword. So you can use this if you don't, like for practicing at home, if you don't already own a sword, or just for fun. You're going to make it, or it has a sheath and a blade. Pretty cool. So this one got a little bent up for if it travels. Yes. Okay, so let's start off. So you're going to have a piece, you're going to need at least 5 pieces of paper. You're going to take the first piece of paper.
5.
You're going to fold it in half. You're going to fold it in half again. And then you're going to unfold it. And you're going to, so this is what it looks like so far. We're going to take one side and fold it into the crease in the half. And then take the other side and fold it in as well. Okay, and then we're gonna take the top, doesn't matter which side is the top, and you're gonna fold in each of the sides in a little triangle into the middle. So now it looks like this, okay? So now we're gonna fold it in half. Okay, so this is the beginning of our sword. And this one is a very long one. You can make it, you can either, if you just want a small sword, if you want it to be this long, well, a little bit longer, but.
You can use a small one to practice indoors so you don't break anything.
Yeah, and then we can make a longer one too. So, and then to make the, if you want to make it longer, you fold it in half, fold it in half again, and then unfold, fold it into the middle, and then fold it in half. And that's the second half, and we'll tape this together just like that, okay?
You also need duct tape. In case
Yes.
we're not aware. Since the duct tape and paper sword, just clarifying.
Together, you need clear tape. If you ask your mom where to get it, it's just called packing tape.
Or any tape, really.
Or you can just use any tape, actually. If you're gonna duct tape it, then you're good. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the piece that has the top piece, and you're gonna take this bottom piece and put it inside like this, and then fold it back up. And if you to get make it sturdier, I guess you could say, you could put it in so it's pretty far in there, and then you take a piece of tape and tape it together, and then stay together. Okay, so now what I've done is I've taken this clear tape, or whatever kind of tape you want, and I've just taped a few more spots so that it's not open, it's all closed. And
close up.
yes, I didn't do a great job with the tape on this end. It's alright, it's
Gonna get covered anyway.
yeah, it's fine. Alright, let's go to the next step. Fold it in half. Don't like folding paper. I'm not very good at it.
You have to make the corners kiss. That's
And
how it's
it
taught.
bothers me a lot when I don't get it straight, but alright, so that's pretty good. And, whoa.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we're gonna take a pair of scissors and we're gonna cut it in half. That's not perfectly in half. That's alright.
It doesn't have to be perfect.
I didn't get it on.
Don't be a perfectionist.
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
Okay. Now we're gonna put one piece to the side. Take this other piece, fold it in half. We're gonna make it, I don't know how you learned it, it's like horizontal. Some people call it like hot dog and hamburger, but like
Hamburgers, if you go horizontally. Oh, if the crease is gonna be vertical, that's hamburger. If the crease is gonna be horizontal, that's hot dog.
that makes no sense to me. It's horizontal and vertical.
It makes
to me,
perfect sense to me.
So we're
But
gonna fold it
here we go.
this way, or hold it horizontally and fold it in half, and then fold it in half again, and fold it in half one more time, and then put this piece to the side. Okay, now on to the next. You have to tape this together so it's not open. Whatever you want to. Maybe just tape. Okay, I'll put that to the side. Alright, so now this next piece. You're gonna, it's the other half of what we used to make this one. And take it, fold it in half.
The hamburger way if you don't know horizontal and vertical.
Yes, that's all right. So, and then so you're here, you just folded it. We're gonna turn it. We're gonna fold it in half again.
Wow.
And then we're gonna turn it one more time. And we're gonna fold it in half again.
The hamburger way.
So that was kind of confusing, the folding, so unfolding. Do it again.
One more time.
One more time. Side piece of paper. Got a lot of folding it now. Fold it in half. Boom. Turn it. Boom. Fold it in half. Boom. Turn it again. Boom. Fold it in half. Boom. There
Sorry,
you
a
go.
bug attacked me.
Okay, so the next part, if you are under 18, then
Or a
you need-
child.
Yes, that is under 18. You need to get an adult to help you with this. We are using sharp objects. So this is an X-Acto knife. You can use this.
You can figure it out with scissors if you really don't have an X-Acto knife.
need to. So we'll be using this. You're gonna need a parent.
Please don't hurt yourself.
Yes, but first.
This is a disclaimer.
Yes. So first, if you do get hurt and you did not ask your parents' help,
It is
then
not
this
her
is
fault.
not my fault because I warned you beforehand. So
She's not wrong.
I am not. Legal reasons, right? That's legal reasons.
I suppose so, yes.
Okay, then for legal reasons, I would not get in trouble because I warned you.
That is true. She warned you.
I hate
She's
tape.
having difficulties with the tape. Technical difficulties.
All right, I got it. Don't worry. It's solved. I gotta fold over a corner because my sister will yell at me if I don't.
I will.
So we tape it together. Boom. All right. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your X-Acto knife. You're going to first, if you'd like to, you can take a marker first, and you can locate like the center. If you want to,
Mark out.
Yeah, mark out. If you want to, you can use a ruler and get the exact center. But we need to make. Here, let me just. I should probably use
A
marker first.
rectangle,
So-
right? Yeah.
Yes,
We're
so-
making a rectangle.
right in the center, and I will. You can do a close up or whatever. Oh no, that's not straight.
It
Right
is
there.
okay.
It's alright. Just needs to be good enough. Okay, so we're gonna cut out a rectangle. We're going to do it on the other side too, because you know that obviously didn't get all the way through. So
But
we're
now
gonna
you have
do,
the shape.
Yeah, you each have the shape cut out. Why'd you put it on my X-Acto knife? I need it.
Because it's going to roll off the table
I
and
know.
snap you in the foot.
Okay, so cut it again. Again, it doesn't have to be exact. Mine's not very good.
Even though you're using an X-Acto knife, it doesn't have to be exact.
Yeah.
The puns.
Oh my
I'm not very good at puns, guys, so.
See, when I rip it off, it just kind of like ruins it a little bit, but it's alright.
It's okay.
It's okay. Later, when we are using the duct tape, we're gonna have to recut this hole out because,
You're going to duct tape over it.
yes, we're gonna at least get the shape of it first.
You'll see later in
Yeah,
the
you'll
video.
see. You'll see.
The cliffhanger. Not really, but
No, it's not because we just told you what's
the
gonna happen.
suspense. The suspense. Okay.
All right, so now that we have it cut out all the way, we're gonna take our knife.
I thought you were trying to
the
cut with the
side.
not sharp part of the knife.
No, why would I do that? That's not very smart. And I'm very smart. I have straight A's.
Wow.
Unlike some people, Riley.
Hey.
She is straight B's. Just
I
kidding.
do not.
She has a few B's. I'm sure you don't care, but
Yeah, you definitely don't care. You just want to know how to make a paper sword.
sorry. All right, so now you get pretty good. I have a
Is that gonna fit?
I'll make sure.
It doesn't fit.
If
Oh,
it
it fits.
doesn't, we
Make
can.
sure it fits into your folded half sheet of paper.
Yes,
If it doesn't, this isn't gonna work. So here's the folded half
Yeah.
sheet, and it fits.
barely. So we have to
Barely.
make this saw a little bit bigger. You can do that on your own. Go
Okay.
ahead. If you need to make it bigger, so check. Make it bigger if you need to. Okay. On our sword, what is blade part of our sword?
Woo.
Okay, so this piece needs to go in here, but it wouldn't fit alone. So what I did is I cut it with a scissor. I just cut a little slit. If you want to, you can cut the other side too, because we're gonna tape it.
Or just one. Doesn't
Or just
matter.
one if you want.
Or neither if it fits. You know,
And
do
so
you do
wanna
you,
put
boo.
the open side in, and so
Boom.
that it fits all better. And we're gonna
Perfect.
tape it, and then I'll tape it in a second. And I'll put this over it. Hold on. Having technical difficulties because I didn't tape it. And then we put this here.
And that is our basic sword shape.
Yeah, and so
Alright.
after we need to cover it we need to make the sheath, and we're gonna make a part to cover this part out of the paper, and then we'll cover it in duct tape, and then we're all done.
Woohoo!
Okay, so I taped it together, and when putting this on, I realized that I made the thing way too big, so it's just gonna fall off. So what I did is I marked it where it needs to be, so when we cover it with duct tape, I can remember to leave that part open, or to, it's not gonna work very well, but it's all right.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Figure it out. So what we're gonna do now is just hold this on here for now. Take another piece of paper, and we're gonna hold it to wherever you want for your handle. I'll make mine like right here. So, Miss Riley, can I visit my marker?
Oh, yes, you may.
Because I'm gonna mark off.
Could have helped.
Blech.
Gross.
Just gonna
There's a cap on the floor now.
Mark it off.
There you go. Or ground, whatever. So now you're marking off.
I'm marking off where this piece of paper went to, so I can remember to, so I can take this off while I wrap it, and then I marked here so I know to cut that. I don't know where I cap went. Here you go.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna cut the piece of paper first. So you're probably wondering, what are we gonna do with this paper? So
It's a good thing to wonder.
yes, so what we're gonna do is gonna
Line it up.
well, I did not.
Shouldn't cut it right. That's okay.
It's alright. It's okay.
This side's cut right, so maybe start over here. You went on an angle. See? She went on an angle. Try to cut straight, kids.
No, I didn't.
Maybe fold and fold.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, so. Ooh, that's a nice car.
Okay, continue.
Sorry. Alright, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna put it here and you're gonna fold it. And you're gonna try to fold it like as best as you can. Like, because it's pretty hard to like wrap it. It might be a little. Make sure you don't have like a lot of air in there. I didn't do a great job on my other one, but I'm gonna make sure that you're doing pretty good. And then,
Like you're wrapping up a sleeping bag.
yeah, sure.
You want to get all the air out.
Or like a tent.
Or tent.
Doesn't work very well. Tried it.
We went camping last week. That's why we're
So,
talking
alright,
camping metaphors.
So now I'm gonna tape it, and
You taped yours as well.
yeah, that'd be good. Okay, so what I did is I taped it down, and I also taped off the bottom so that you can't push through it. You can take it off, but you can't. I probably should not have taken it off, but
That was a bad idea.
no, it's easily.
It goes in the other side, remember? Because we cut a slit.
No, cut a slit for the other one.
No, we cut a slit on the big one.
Cut a slit for this thing.
Oh.
Oops.
Okay, continue. Here we go. She's having issues. Technical
There we go.
difficulties. Here we go.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the same thing that we did down here, but for this one. And this one's gonna be a little bit more challenging because A, we have this, and B, because we have to combine two pieces of paper. We could tape the two pieces together first, but
We don't want to do that. That might make it more difficult.
I don't think that we should.
Sorry, I just almost tripped.
I think that we might, no, never mind. Sorry to make you worried.
Confused. I'm not worried. Why would they be worried? We put on I forget what that's called, but it's the guard for your hand. So if you're fighting someone with a sword, they don't cut your hand off.
Yeah.
Now she's taking it back off. I
Okay.
see how it is.
I had to take it off because if I don't, then I can't wrap it very easily.
She's right.
Put it right there.
She's so right. Now we start the wrapping. And we wrap once. And we wrap twice. And 3 times. 4 times. 5 times. 6 times. 7 times. And 8 times. Woohoo!
8.5 times.
8.5 times.
8.25 times.
8.25 times. Now we have a piece of tape. Do another.
Not yet. Alright, so now we're gonna
Wrap it again.
okay, so you see this? This is an issue. I don't think we got enough pieces of paper.
You know what? It's okay. It's not a completely practical sword. You can just add more duct tape and fold it over.
Yeah.
Okay, so now line it up to where your other piece of tape, other piece of paper finish, like that.
Sure.
And now we're gonna fold. And here we go. Once.
And it's also a little harder because we said before. That's right.
And a twice. And a 3 times. And a 4 times. 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'll
Woohoo!
take that piece of. Oh, okay, so now what we're gonna do next is we're gonna have to fold this piece
Fold
over
down the corner.
because now,
And now we tape it down. Now I tape down the bottom, I assume. As well. Make sure you don't tape it to
we
your
have
sword.
to make sure that we.
This is the scabbard.
Yes, so we
Or
have to
the
make sure
sheath.
that the part that these two pieces of paper connect, you have to make sure that they become connected. So if you pull it off, only one piece comes off. You want both pieces to come off. So now,
Whoosh.
there's the sheath. So we put this on.
Now can't fall down. Now we put on the scabbard.
The back scabbard. That's what I meant.
Same thing.
Yeah. It's a little difficult because
I
I'm
hiccup.
a little tight.
Okay.
but-
That's okay.
So okay.
It's
And
okay.
it's gonna be a little tighter because of the tape, but if you want to,
Oh, right. I understand.
so yeah. All right.
We'll see.
That's what we have so far. So now we're gonna tape this sword. If you don't have duct tape or you don't want to duct tape it, you can leave now.
Just skip this part. Woo!
Woo. Okay, so but if I would suggest it because it's not very useful. It's just paper, so I'd suggest using duct tape. So yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna duct tape part of it to show you how.
We're using
do it.
silver for the blade and this fancy tie-dye
Yeah.
for the sheath and the handle.
I went out and bought it with my
Went
own
out
money.
and bought it, not with her own money. Woohoo! Okay. She's gonna show you how it's done, and then you can do it on your own.
It's a little complicated. It's a little hard to do
Whoa.
alone. So if
I could help her, but I'm just gonna watch her struggle.
So what you should do
Just get help.
is get help from an adult or an older sibling.
Or a younger sibling, depending
You
on
never
how
know.
old you are.
You never know.
Don't use a 2-year-old though. I don't suggest that.
Yeah.
Or your dog. Your dog probably won't be much help
Okay,
either.
so if you want to, I'm gonna wrap it one more time because there was a little.
She's
part that
wrapping
was
around one spot twice. Woohoo! That's what she's doing.
Okay, so I'm gonna cut it now, and then you're gonna go on to the next piece. So you're gonna just do exactly the same thing and line it up
Repeat
here.
it all the way down.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do this, and then I'm gonna wrap the rest of it at a later time. You can do it right now. I'm just gonna
You do the
I'm
same
gonna
thing that
finish
you
it
did.
after the video.
Yeah, you do the same thing you did in the blade.
So for the blade, I used gray. I'm gonna use green for my. What's it called?
I forget what it's called,
Yeah,
but it looks like a guard.
Yeah. I think it has a name, but
It does have a name.
okay, I just don't remember. So the guard, I'm using green, and then I'm using my tie-dye for the sheath and the handle. So you don't have to use that many different colors. You don't even have to use duct tape. I would suggest using cardstock or construction paper because I used printer paper. It's the stuff used in a printer. It's still a little wobbly.
I'll
I
show
wrapped
you.
with duct tape a few times. So I would suggest, like for this one, I used cardstock, and it's not as wobbly. So I'd suggest using that. So I'm gonna show you how to do this one. So you're gonna take your duct tape.
You realize that you put marker on it, and now you're going to cover it up with duct tape, right?
I meant to cover the other side. That's right. It's fine. I'll just figure it out.
Just figure it out.
Alright.
If you marked it, remember to, not cover the
I
marker.
can see the mark through this duct tape because it's not very
Thick.
very thick duct tape. I'm having very many issues over here right now.
Technical difficulties. Okay. Continue.
So you're just gonna fold it over and then over it again. You can wrap it. You don't have to wrap it more than once because it doesn't have to not be flimsy. So here, cut And you can over. Alright, and then you're gonna just do that little piece. You can cut the duct tape if you want to.
Or just double up part of it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna cover right here.
That's not what I meant, but that works too.
Well,
She knows what she's doing.
This is what I'm gonna do. And then fold it over and fold this whole part over. It's a little difficult, again, like I said before. The rest of the duct taping. So you're just gonna have to get an adult to help you, or again, a sibling. It's alright.
Or anyone, really.
Yeah.
As long as it's not a dog.
We're just gonna
Or cat.
Hang on, everyone. Or stuffed animal, that wouldn't go
Stuffed
well.
animal. I mean, they
Okay.
might help you.
So what you're gonna do, I'm just gonna leave this how it is for now. You can fold it over, whatever you wanna do. It's not the best duct tape, so just gonna, yeah. So what we're gonna do is, yes, thank you very much, assistant. So what we're gonna do is, because the hole was too big, I made a mark. So I'm gonna cut where the mark is now, and I'm gonna and even if you don't have to make it smaller, I would suggest marking a line so that you know where to cut after you put your duct tape on.
If you have thicker duct tape, this might not work for you.
Yeah, but
However, figure it out, basically. Do what works for you.
yes,
You do you.
go with the flow. Don't think that's the right term for now, but
Sure it is. Here she goes, intently cutting.
I did not mess up. You don't have to
Does
make
not
other pieces.
matter. Just cut those pieces out.
No, because then it's gonna be too big, I think.
I think she's right.
So,
You can watch her pink hair as she cuts. Since that was all you saw in that last shot. Accidentally. My bad.
so did they not see what I cut?
No, they did.
Okay.
It just was mostly your hair.
Alright, so now that we're done.
Just gonna fix that later.
Yeah. So now you have the hole in there. I'm just gonna. That's done with. So it looks good on this side.
Do you need the sword?
I didn't just fall on it. We're just having a lot of technical difficulties during this
That's alright.
process.
It's alright.
So
She's only done this twice.
one's with a small sword, and one's with a bigger one.
There
So
you go.
this is how it is. I'm gonna duct tape the rest. You can duct tape the rest too. This will be the end of the video.
This is
for
the
now.
finished product.
Yeah, this is what a finished product would look like. It got a little.
You
bent
have a
right here,
removable
but it's
scabbard.
alright. So, and
Perfect.
I'm going to be using this in the sword form. I will record that video for you guys.
Her hair will be a different color.
It will. It'll be. I'll go back in the future and record that.
Go back Back to the Future. You mean into the
back
past?
to the past and record that for you with this sword, and you will see me using it in real life.
There you
So
go.
you can use it to learn that form now if you don't have one at home. So, bye guys. Hi guys, it's Feugo Sophie, and today I'm doing a pop-up on the sword form. I made one of these. If you want to learn how to make one of these because you don't have a sword at home, go watch my other video. I taught you how to make this. So let's do the form. Okay, so you start down here on your knees. Okay, take your sword and you're gonna put it right here. The first move, you go down and out, and then you take your sword from your scabbard. Okay, then you rest this behind you, and you go up, and you're gonna have your sword. It's gonna be angled down, and you stand up, turn, straight down. And the same thing, up, turn, straight down. One more time, up and straight down. Okay, so let's do that one more time. If you don't want to put your thing in your scabbard again, you don't have to. Now you're here, pull out of the scabbard, up, here, turn, straight down, up, strike down, and up, strike down. And the next move, you're gonna spin, so feet together, then sword down this way, and strike. And then you're gonna turn your sword up at an angle, and then spin, and strike straight across. And then you're gonna feet together, over your head, and strike. And then up. Yeah, just like that. So you want to make sure you have a lot of like rotation and stuff with this next move. So you're going all the way down. You're going to make sure you have a good stance, and you're going up. So if I was doing this on Miss Riley, okay. So Miss Riley stands right there. Actually, yeah, right there. Okay. So we're here. We slice across her stomach, and then you go up, and you're going up. We're slicing her in half, like straight in half. Straight in half.
We just sliced me in half this way, and now we're coming so in fours.
Yeah. So like if you're
like
cutting
a sandwich.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Okay, so we're here, and then we go up, and then just make a little noise back there. Scaring me. Down, and then feet together, and down again. Okay, so if we go back to here, feet together, spin, strike down, feet together, step out. And that's the time. We're going to do it one more time all together, and then we'll do it in slow motion. Close it. Okay, now let's do it in slow motion. So if you don't have a sword, then you can go watch the other video that I made of making a paper and duct tape sword so that anyone can learn this form. Okay, so that is the end of the video. I hope you guys are all good, healthy, and we're still doing classes outside and videos, all that. So I hope you guys are healthy and safe, and bye.